Hey everybody, welcome to the premiere of Fear of Blood, a very anticipated summer movie that is coming out that stars Chris Day, that is worked on with Matt Beard, and we have our first ever premiere for it. We're gonna do a Q&A with Matt Beard and a Q&A with someone very special after Matt Beard, and that will be our fantastic premiere. Let's jump straight to it. Matt Beard, you are in the house. How are you doing? Matt, how are you
Can
doing?
you repeat that again? I got part of it.
I got you. Matt Beard, you are in the house. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just
awesome. So
relaxing, having a good time.
good. Tell me a little bit about Fear of Blood. Tell me a bit about the film.
Did you ask me? Oh, about the film. Okay. Sorry, my connection's not the greatest right
It's
now.
okay.
It's a revenge action film. It's just about Chris's character going after the men who went after his wife, and that's all I can really tell because he's been trying to keep a lot of it secret.
Okay, it's an interesting concept. How do you specifically feel about the film, about the end projects that you're giving out to such a wide audience on YouTube? That's coming out on Friday. How do you feel about the project?
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, some of the few projects.
No, how do you feel about it?
Sorry, I had some guy waving me. Are you asking about upcoming projects?
No,
Sorry,
how do you
my
feel
bad.
about the projects that you guys just did?
Sorry. Yeah, my connection's horrible. I'm just getting a little bit of what you're saying.
Matt,
It's working better on Skype, but
Matt, how do you feel about the projects that you just did and you are releasing on Friday?
oh, how do I feel about it? Yeah, I feel real good about it. Obviously he's been working on it for 7 years, I believe now. So to see it finally come about and see the actual product is really cool. It's kind of a really neat thing.
How do you feel like, you had to work with various co-stars on this film. How was your interaction with them? How was your interaction with the people that you worked with on the film?
Oh, the reaction about it?
No, the interaction that you had
I
with
really
your
liked
coworkers.
the, fun.
Yeah. Did you work well with your coworkers?
As far as I've... Right. If I'm hearing you correctly, as far as, how the production went, it's always been fun. Everybody seemed like they were having a real good time with the movie. We had a lot of moments we had to cut out because it was just, everybody kept laughing. So, it was just a fun set to work with.
That's important whenever you're making a film. Do you have anything in your future that you can tease?
Sorry, what?
Do you have anything in your future that you can tease to us? Do you have anything coming up in your future that you can tease to us?
Oh, the future with us. As far as the future goes, I think it's going to be very bright. Some projects that we're working on right now that we're really excited about. We got something that might come out at the end of the year called Held, and that I'm really excited about. It's a very different movie than what you are going to see Chris do. It's more of a suspense thriller rather than an action movie. So I think people are going to see more of his range, and that's going to be real cool. And then we got some little dramas and other action movies coming up too that I really can't talk about.
That's fun. All right. And last thing you can tell us, are you doing anything right now in the movie space, like participating in competitions, talking about movies? What are you doing right now in your career?
As far as, like with the movies, like we got Held, and also, I'm just working on my YouTube channel, trying to talk movies, trying to get some reviews with that, but, Held, and we got a small product called Voice of Reason that's coming out. That's about all that involves talking movies or being in movies that we got.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Matt. I'm excited for the premiere of Fear of Blood. I'm sure you are too. It comes out this Friday. Now let's get in the big star of the show, Chris Day. Welcome. Chris. Chris Day, the star
Sorry, I just kept breaking up.
of Fear of Blood.
Oh, was Chris supposed to get on?
Right now. Matt, just talk to us more about the film. Matt, tell us more about the film. Matt, can you tell us what it was
My
like?
connection's terrible.
Matt, do you have a fun story to tell us about what it was about on set of Fear of Blood? Like any cool stories that you can tell?
Oh, let me think. As far as what I can tell,
That's cool.
left.
Just keep going.
Okay. As far as what I can tell about, like, as far as secrets go,
No, just like fun
There's
little
really-
things that happened on set that you guys laughed about.
hold on. Yeah, I mean, let me try to find a better spot. This is usually the best spot. Can you repeat that one more time?
Were there any fun things that you guys did on set, or like funny things that happened that didn't necessarily make the final cut?
We got Chris.
Oh, here we go. Chris
What's
Day. Chris Day is in the building. Can you hear me, Chris? Chris Day, can you hear me? Hello, Chris Day.
Christopher.
At the moment, we are experiencing some technical difficulties, I believe. We are doing our best to sort those out at the moment. But what I can tell you is this is definitely an exciting endeavor that is happening. Fear of Blood releasing on Friday. It's going to be something insane, something wild. I just can't wait for it. Matt, entertain the audience for a few seconds.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay. I should be able to hear it better. Hold on.
So I am on the live stream. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Chris Day is in the house finally. After a
I'm
few
here.
technical difficulties that are not to be named, we are back with this amazing premiere that we have going on. I also have a few questions lined up for the star, Chris Day. Just first, Matt told us what he thought he can tell us about the film. What can you tell us about this film that releases on Friday?
I can tell you it's a revenge story, and it's a very personal revenge story, but it's a very good revenge story. It's something I think it's really something I really am glad it's finally here, you know. What I can say is this is about a man who lost everything, and he just wants to kill the guys who did it to him. And it's a very powerful movie. And it's very
Awesome.
amazing movie. And very movie. I'm very.
That's awesome, Chris. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this finished products that you're putting out?
It's surreal because this is actually my first premiere. So to say something like this is my third film. This is my first premiere, and it's a movie I've worked on for a long time and never really got the right story, and now we're finally here. So it's a movie that I can tell people a very film I'm proud of. It's probably the most proud I've been of all my movies yet.
That's awesome. What was it like working with your co-stars, the crew, the set? How was the environment?
The environment was surreal and it was very unique because there were some times where we were trying to get a shot, we couldn't. Everybody was super helpful. Everybody was trying to get their own way, trying to say, okay, here's what we should do. Here's what's better. We had like weather problems too. We were shooting in like the reshooting some stuff in like cold weather. So like scenes you were seeing, the weather just got great. But everybody was a part of this team. Everybody was great at being a part of this movie, and I'm very proud of the people I was fortunate to work with.
That's awesome. What can you tell us about your future in the movie space?
It's looking bright, man. It really is looking bright. What I can say is we got some really cool movies coming out. I have four, count them, four coming out next year, and we've started working on a ton of them already. And what I can say is I'm blessed for this opportunity. I wouldn't be here without the guy upstairs, but also just the people around me, Matt. I mean, it's an amazing opportunity.
All right, and can you finally tell us what are you doing right now in the movie space? Talking about movies competing in some specific things, or making a movie at this specific time. What are you doing?
We are making The Hunter right now, and we were supposed to film late last night, but the weather had different plans. I just recently announced G.I. Joe, and I'm very, very, very excited for that movie. I think as somebody who's come up and growing up with the G.I. Joes, and I had time to talk, recently emailed one of the guys who were around, like, worked on the stuff. So this is a very personal movie. It's a very fun movie that we're going to work on, and playing Roadblock is a dream come true for me. Besides that, I think doing fan movie fights and doing Chris and Adam movies, and another one, by the way, that people love me on is the fan movie trivia showdown. I'm currently not there right now, but I mean, it's been an experience so far. And of course, there's also somebody who I didn't like, and I still don't, and I'm wanting to kick his butt someday. So, working your way up.
All right. Well, any final thoughts from both of you about this premiere?
It's electrifying. Yeah, it's electrifying. It's electrifying. Hint, hint. It's incredible. I'm very honored to be a part of this, and I'd like to thank everybody who has led this movie and loved being part of this. And thank you to everybody who was involved.
Anything, Matt?
Yeah, you pretty much summed it up. It's really cool to see this, come together after 7 years, like Chris said, of just hell according to him. So that was really cool.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, that's it. That's it for a Fear of Blood premiere. It drops this Friday on YouTube. Make sure you guys check it out. It's a fantastic film. I can say that for myself. And that's it for Chris Day and for Matt Beer. Bye, guys. Peace out.